If you wanted your game to be a lot more realistic, what would you do? Install some mods? I would. Would you install many mods? I would as well. Would you install mods that would probably be broken? Absolutely. I installed 4 brand new mods. Well, they're not brand new, but they're supposedly make your game more realistic. Man, I can't get over this freaking graphics that's built in the game right now. But there is more you can do to the game if you want it more realistic. In fact, I'll show you one of them now. Okay, well, do you see that little speck of thing on the ground? That is part of a vehicle. What part? I have no idea. There you go. Yes, this is a debris mod. All these mods are completely free. This is probably one of my favorites. Actually, no, this is my second to favorite, or top favorite. I will show my next one, and you can see that it is getting a little foggy here, and just it, it is a dynamic mod. It will automatically change the weather for you at any given time. And I think it works pretty well with the built-in lighting mod because it does help the lighting effects a lot better. This almost looks like a post-apocalyptic game, kind of. I don't know. It's a little weird. And now you can see that there's 3 new UIs that I added to the screen. The dynamic weather, which is the top left, and you can change anything, like really anything. You can make a thunderstorm, rain, heavy storm, overcast. You can make it clear or foggy, what it is right now. And then you can make your own weather if you absolutely want to. For now, I have forecast on. It's going to be fog, 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 and then overcast, fog. And you can, I think you can change it. I'm not fully sure. I haven't played around with the mod that much. Then you have forecast mist. You can change how much you want all the weather to be like in your forecast setting, which is I have right now. You can even change the amount of time each preset will run for. And yes, there is live updates to the grips, so I, I, I feel like that's pretty cool. Now, the second mod, fluid spill. I will have to crash into a building real quick. Actually, okay, apparently that is not hard enough hit. But you can very well see the debris all over the ground, which is freaking cool. And yes, oh, okay, that's different. Yes, there is live fluid coming out of the engine, both oil and coolant. Yes, oil and coolant, and it will this widget will give you a live counter on how many puddles there is and how much fluid it is on the ground, and it will change the grip if you drive it. So let's say you're just driving along and you accidentally drove over that fluid. It does affect your grip. Now, speaking of grip, there's also a tire wear and thermostat or thermal counter on the right side of the screen. It tries to bring more realism to the game instead of the tire being almost indestructible and lasts forever until you like crash in a certain way. Let me do a forever long burnout and I'll show you what happens. Before I overheat the crap out of the truck, as you can see the actual depth of how much wear and exactly what area of the tire has the wear. You will not have a visual version of it, um, because that will take like a lot of PC power, and I obviously don't have that PC power, and I don't think they modeled that in. And as you can see, these tires are probably like 80% condition, and boy, I smoked the rear brakes. Holy cow. Boy, I did another round burnouts, and the tires are still not destroyed. So I'm gonna keep going and see if it will be more realistic and like explode maybe. That's my goal. I feel like it would, and also the weather is still a little foggy and it's a little dark, but it should be fine for what I'm doing right now. Oh my gosh. Finally. It actually did explode. So they did do a little bit of a fix to the game on the Tyre Wear mod, because at one point it would last about 5 minutes. I've been doing a burnout for 20, and oh boy, I feel like it's a little more realistic now. But man, that was cool, and yeah, I burned a lot of rubber, so that was fun. Now this last mod is an engine wear mod. Now you will have to add it manually onto the vehicle. Um, I have to hold the gas in order for this to stay on. You can customize this mod however you would like on, I think it's on all vehicles almost. What you do, you go into the vehicle menu, go to the vehicle config, and you got engine additional modifications, engine wear. You can change your rod, connecting rod, lack of coolant, head gasket, rough idle, piston rings, broken radiator fans, leaking radiator, starter motor damage, and thermostat malfunction. And yes, most of these are fully customizable however you would like. And you can actually see it's leaking a little bit of oil for some reason. That's interesting. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh dear. Yeah, the oil leak is kind of affecting my driving. And boy, this thing is burning oil. All of these mods are completely free. You can check it out in the description. Most of them you can get on the BeamNG repo, well, the repository for the mods. But some of them you will have to download from a different website. I believe on the online mod, certified mod manager, I believe. But yes, I will still leave these a link down below for you guys to check out if you guys want to play around with them or make the game a little more realistic like how I am. The only mods that I would actually daily is the fluid spill, possibly the tire wear, and I would probably use the engine wear as well. If you want me to check out more mods like these, feel free to let me know down below. Anyways, this is Lone Wolf. I'll see you next one.